What's up, YouTube? This is your boy CJ63 Awesome IT, aka Corey Johnson, and I'm here with my first video of Tuesday, January 12th, 2021, and I'm going to be reviewing one of the figures. I have kind of reviewed Hoist, so he's not going to be in this video, but I will make up for the other Autobot engineer, Wheeljack. This is of course Transformers Sword of Cybertron Netflix. This is the Netflix version. There's two versions of the Wheeljack, Earthrise and Netflix, and of course the Netflix box. Which this is Earthrise Wheeljack, just has more battle damage and whatnot. But I do actually like all the Transformers figures I have. I like this guy. Without a doubt. I mean, even the back part is pretty accurate. Even to G1, this would count as G1 accurate. And I'm not lying, except for maybe the roof, but this back part right here is actually G1 accurate, which I do like that. And yes, I do know what G1 is. Even the cannon that goes here is also G1 accurate, and even his face is entirely G1 accurate. And you know, whenever you watch Earthrise and Siege, he will have his glowing, whenever he talks, these on the side will glow. That's actually also G1 accurate, but of course, which brings me to this point. This is the only complaint I have for this figure, but I think it's worth the sacrifice, at least in my opinion. That maybe these could have had some kind of light piping so you could recreate Wheeljack talking, like Shockwave, his one optic. You could recreate him talking, and he's got light piping through his optic. As you guys may know, make sure to check out the Shockwave review, by the way. That was made on my birthday. But back to, as I was saying, I forgot to mention I've had this guy for a little while, so technically this review is actually really late, but it's worth it because this is actually one of my favorite characters from Transformers. And yeah, I do like Wheeljack. Well, I can't say he's one of my favorites because I like all the Transformers, but I mean, Wheeljack, he's pretty cool. I mean, but one thing I did really like about Wheeljack was in Transformers Siege when he said a no word, basically. Hold on, I'm fixing to go shut my door. Alright, so yeah, but then again, this is Earthrise Wheeljack, basically like I was saying, except it's got way more battle damage. You could literally, I mean, Siege and Earthrise is technically all about the battle damage, and of course what's in those two lines, Siege is basically Cybertron modes, and Earthrise is basically Earth modes, which this guy is Earth all the way. So that's why I said he's basically Earthrise Wheeljack. And I'm about to do something I should do during reviews, and that's compare him to previous releases in the toy line. So this is from Wave 1, I believe. Yeah, Wave 1. We have Transformers Netflix Sideswipe, and yeah, again, Wave 1 was Siege, Wave 2 is Earthrise, Wheeljack is from Wave 2, and Optimus, really? Sideswipe is from Wave 1, and these two look good together. But the one that really looks good with Wheeljack is the next one, who was released in the same wave, and that's Wave 2, and this is Bumblebee. They do look good together. I mean, what I did like about Siege, though, is literally the first scene, and this is a spoiler if you haven't seen Siege, literally check it out if you have Netflix, and you're a die-hard Transformers fan, or true Transformers, whatever kind of Transformers fan, and you really want to check out Siege. But this is a spoiler if you still haven't seen it. But Wheeljack and Bumblebee Well, this is also a spoiler for G1, but most people have seen G1, so, but some people haven't. But in G1, Bumblebee and Wheeljack, whenever G1 begins, there's Bumblebee and Wheeljack, they're together, and that's on Cybertron. And the same thing happened in Siege. And even though Bumblebee wasn't really an Autobot in Siege, it kind of makes sense. But he didn't become an Autobot until Earthrise. Yes, that's another spoiler. Forgot to mention that in my Earthrise review, which check that out too. But still, Wheeljack is a must-have figure if you guys are a fan of Wheeljack or a fan of Transformers in general, and you like collecting Transformers, and you want to go for a cheap figure. I mean, Wheeljack is the way to go. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get Earthrise Wheeljack or Netflix Earthrise Wheeljack, you're still going to get Earthrise Wheeljack no matter what. This may be a deluxe class figure, but I like this guy. Except for only one thing, and this is okay, because, I mean, this has happened with pretty much any G1 figure, or any Wheeljack with these kind of ears, and ears, whatever they're called, and I understand that, but, but I kind of do want to complain about something, and that's that mainly whenever you think about the Transformers figures, literally the Leader class figures get most of the respect, and it's like, okay, so Deluxe class doesn't get as much respect, and nor does Voyager class, and it's like, you gotta be kidding me. But then again, that's the only other thing I gotta complain about. It's mainly about this figure though, and when I got him I forgot to review him, but hey, it's whatever. And one more thing about Camille IDK and my WWE videos I make, whether stuff like that. If you don't understand WWE, that's totally fine. Just wanted to put that out there. Not very many people understand it, and that's fine. But this video is not about WWE either. It's about Transformers, and it's about this guy. Which I have done an unboxing video of this guy on my birthday as well. I have done a review video of this guy. So yeah, their videos have already been released, but they get to make an appearance / come back into this video because Wheeljack is here, and yeah, I might do a hoist review, maybe. I'm not going to review the transformation because, I mean, that would probably take up too much time. Well, you know what, I've done long videos before, but I'm not going to go ahead and do it because, I'm also kind of tired, even though I'm not ready to go to bed yet, but those of you who know me pretty well would know that I have a bedtime at 9 o'clock. And it's a sad life. So, please don't be judgmental of me, though. But then again, Wheeljack. If you guys like Earthrise or Siege, get him. I know not very many people like Siege, and believe me, I am actually with those people that kind of doesn't like Siege. I mean, I do like Siege. I can't say I love it. But Earthrise, that's where my heart is right now until Kingdom comes out. And yeah. And once Kingdom comes out and I do get finished watching it, I will make a review on it too. Just so you guys are aware. But yes. That is it for now. Please sure to like, comment, subscribe, and clear tap on the notification bell so you're going to see my vids. See you guys next video. Peace! To all those home girls out there watch this YouTube video. And one more thing. Real quick, I want to ask you guys a question. Now that I finally got to make a collab with one of my favorite YouTubers, excuse me, if you guys want me to do more collabs with Brock Awesome, let me know, and I could go ahead and do so. And yes, in the Q&A vid, I did forget to mention that Brock Austin was one of my favorite YouTubers, and here's the deal with that. Um, just watch the video of me chatting with him, and you'll understand a lot. Even though I use Screencast-O-Matic like a dumb idiot, it doesn't really matter. Next time I'm using my default cam, and you can just hear the audio, because Screencast-O-Matic I'm not wasting my time with anymore. That thing is kind of horrible, in a way. But I do want to mention one more thing, and that's, please check out Brock Awesome's channel. He makes equally awesome content that I do, and I'm serious when I say that. And really, Brock Awesome was the one who inspired me to do cool CJ. More in the chat video. Just check out the chat video. Check out his channel. Check that all out. I'm done here. Peace.